Hey, what's up, everyone? I'm Reactor, and this is Quinn, and today's article comes from NBCnews.com, and it's called Officer Fired After Warning on Video, I'm a Little Trigger Happy. I get paid a ton of money in overtime. If I had to shoot somebody, don't do anything stupid, Officer Steven. Okay, he's saying he gets paid overtime if, I wasn't, told a group of young people. I get paid overtime to shoot if I shoot somebody.
So much money. He gets paid more if he shoots somebody, apparently. Or he's bragging in a joke, like, I make so much money if I shoot somebody, like, I just roll around in it.
Do something stupid, I'll get overtime, basically.
Yeah.
A Connecticut police officer was fired Wednesday after he was caught on video warning a group of young people not to run or do anything stupid because he was trigger happy. It really doesn't sound that bad.
I mean...
I feel like he was just using, like, a little bit of psychology to like tell them, like, don't run from me.
Yeah, I mean, saying you're trigger happy and just walking up to a car. I mean, yeah, it's a lot different if it's a warning. It's just a really like old, like Wild West John Wayne kind of. I'm trigger happy.
Yeah, you better listen to me. Hartford Chief of Police David Rosado said Officer Stephen Barone was fired following an internal investigation into the August video and a separate traffic incident in July. Okay. So this video must be bad. Our success as a police department depends on our relationship with the community we serve, Rosado said in a statement on Facebook. Every day, the men and women of the Hartford Police Department are out doing good police work with professionalism and respect, and this officer's conduct does not reflect the values of our agency. Yeah, so that must be a really bad video.
Yeah.
Like, just horrible.
It must go beyond what he said and show some other things, maybe?
Rosado said after investigating the video and traffic incident, it was clear that Barone, a 10-year veteran of the department, could not return to his duties as a productive member of the Hartford Police Department. I did not make this decision lightly, he said. We hold ourselves to high standards, and when we fall short, we take responsibility for it. We are committed to building and rebuilding a strong relationship with residents across our city based on mutual respect, accountability, transparency, and a shared desire to live in a strong Hartford. All right, so there's a video also. I'm not going to play it yet, though.
I'm guessing it's a really small police department for them to take that seriously and take him out of the police force.
Maybe, but I mean, I don't think it really matters because it might be too small, so they get rid of him. It might be so big, they get rid of him.
Yeah.
It could be anything.
Right.
Too much spotlight or too small of a community. They got to get rid of him. Barone was first demoted from sergeant to officer and assigned to desk duty last month after he was seen in a Facebook video telling a group he had stopped for suspected trespassing that he was a little trigger happy and they shouldn't try to flee. Barone was also heard on the video saying he gets paid overtime if he shoots someone, or if he has to shoot someone. Is it true?
Well, it's like in any city, any place that you are living when we do right now, you have the ability to film audio and video for anyone you want. And it doesn't matter if it can be used in court. Obviously, people just put it up on places like Facebook, like these people did. I don't know if they were young or old or whatever, but these people did put this up, and it does make a difference because when press and other people get a hold of stuff like this, even if it can't be used in court, it's really bad against that person.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, I agree. An internal affairs investigation previously found that Barone violated the code of conduct and that his actions had discredited the police department, NBC Connecticut reported. We're going to get everyone's information. We're going to go through and make sure no one has guns or drugs on them, and we're going to get everyone's name. If anyone wants to fight or run, I'm a little trigger happy, guys. I'm not going to lie, and I get paid a ton of money in overtime. If I had to shoot somebody, all right, I read that wrong, but yeah, don't do anything stupid.
What? Yeah, like
if I had to shoot somebody, don't do anything stupid.
Yeah, like it just makes me think of something I said in another video at a different time is just make sure that if you have the ability to do it, just like put cameras up in your car so you can just help other people out and just make sure that everyone's doing their job correctly.
Yeah. You'll always have to tell people you're recording them, though.
Yeah.
If you're in that kind of one or two party state. When the group expressed concerns about his comment, Barone said, "There's 4 of you, one of me." The man who filmed the video, Rashawn Johnson, told NBC Connecticut that he was hanging out with friends drinking on the front porch of a home when Barone approached them and asked the group what they were doing. We weren't doing nothing wrong. Johnson said. We were all just in shock to hear him say that and glad there were other officers there that were more professional about their job.
Right, not trying to use scare tactics against people that were sitting clearly on a residence that they were at.
Walker, yeah.
Right.
We weren't doing nothing wrong. He added, I'm glad I did pull my phone out. I'm sure this is something that happens all over the country where cops say something like this every day and it doesn't get recorded. Johnson said he still ended up being cited for third-degree trespassing, so he was breaking the law.
This is the first time in history of the, well, at least in the United States of America, that everyone who owns a phone is able, that has a camera on it, which is pretty much everybody at this point, because they don't really make any without cameras, pull it out and record the police that are in front of you, because no one's ever been able to do this on such a massive scale now, and it's really putting police in check. It keeps everybody in check.
All right, let's watch the video now. Let's see.
We get complaints all the time about people hanging out. When we see a building that none of the lights are on, all right? And I see a bunch of people hanging out, I don't know what to do. All right?
He's being super nice, right?
So that's the reason for this stuff. These guys see a bunch of people hanging out here, no lights. They want to talk to you, want to figure out, hey, who lives here? What's
He's
the
like-
deal? You guys breaking in?
He's
Please?
bored.
Just hang out, have a few drinks. Really
Like,
no
it
big
seems
He's
deal.
being super cool with them. He's treating him like friend, like the way he's like, you know. I feel like he's real relaxed,
You're all being stopped in the assessment of trespass. We're gonna get
Right?
everybody's information. We're gonna go through and make sure
I-
everybody's got
I'm
their
a s-
guns on them.
You know, from my
We're gonna
opinion,
get everybody's name.
if these young people aren't doing anything wrong, there's no reason for him to approach them in the first place.
yeah.
They're clearly hanging out in a residential area where if no one has called the police on these people, there is not any reason for this man to stop and harass these people
Yeah.
at all. Other than he needed to talk to someone. Maybe he was bored, you know? Some people can't take an 8-hour shift by themselves. They just can't do it. They just don't have the mental
This is a really stupid
capacity.
video.
It is really stupid.
I will afford you the same opportunity in this process. Okay? Keep that in mind. Does anybody have anything on them that I should know about?
Oh, now he's wanting to know if they have things on him?
Yeah.
My men in the red.
Have you ever read the Constitution?
And you
Probably not.
haven't given me any indication that
Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. You said you're trigger happy, please leave. You know, like get the fuck out of here then.
Oh, that's what dude said?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, you haven't said a word, and he's like, you said you're trigger happy. Like,
Yeah.
I'm like, why would I talk to you? Yeah, that was pretty messed up.
That was pretty bad.
He seemed relaxed and like he was trying to use, instead of using like angry force, he was trying to use relaxed psychological force. Like, hey, don't mess with me, guys.
I think he was just practicing because he knew they weren't going to do anything, and I think it was just him putting himself on stage so he could practice for more
Yeah, it was like
violent people.
It was almost
you know?
like he was putting on a show.
Right, he was.
He like
just
stood
to
in front of
try-
him and started like, "Well, hey,
I think
everyone,
he
blah,
just wanted to practice his public speaking, and he knew these young people weren't going to attack him, so he knew it was a good time to put himself up on the soapbox.
blah." That's what it seems like. It was some
Yeah.
sort of presentation.
And then obviously these people are like, well, we're just hanging out on the porch like good Americans. I don't understand why this guy needs to come up all in his dark ass uniform with armed. We don't know if he's really a cop. You know, he says he's a cop.
He says he's trigger happy.
I feel like this is maybe in a small town, but who knows? It could be in a big city.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really remember where it's from, but it's just like, okay, so maybe maybe all these people on this porch are like shady looking, but you're the most shady. You're wearing almost a black looking outfit with a gun, walking up to our house, saying you're a police officer. It's like nobody knows who anybody is in the dark like that. So
Police
yeah.
officers should have to wear something that proves they're cops.
Right. Like a certain type of badge that they can only get that like
Yeah, that'll never happen.
does a certain thing, like
You'll always be
lights
on
up with
counterfeit
a bunch of
badges.
lights and stuff.
They should make it illegal to dress up like a cop.
Yeah, that would be a good idea. I think they
Yeah.
already do that, but yeah.
Well, then that's how you know he's a cop.
Right.
Because if it's illegal to dress up like a cop, then obviously
it's not easy to tell like what in the dark, like is this a real cop or not by looking at the uniform. It's not like everyone's like a professional at seeing like what whether a uniform's real or not.
Yeah,
You know?
is all you got to say.
Yeah.
All right. Well, yeah. Basically, yeah. This was a really weird video, I guess. I don't know if he should have been fired for it, but I definitely think he should be. Maybe you could write him up for saying that he didn't. You know, he wasn't being an asshole. He really wasn't. But he was saying some weird shit that he shouldn't say it to a bunch of kids.
I just want to say this.
If those are kids.
Like, if this is the last thing I had to say, even, like, these people sound really young. They're, like, super polite to this guy that just kind of walks up out of nowhere and ruins their night by instilling that, like, fear, giving them that fear of, like, oh, yeah, you're off work now. Well, trying to be scared by cops. It's like, they don't need that. But at the same time, it's like, just do whatever you can to buy a house, because then you own something and then no one can mess with you. You know, it's like, just own your house.
Why? They're sitting in a front porch right now of a house.
Right. Which they,
Totally invalidates what you just said.
But the thing is just like, in my opinion, it seems like they don't own that house because of the way they're behaving. It's someone else's house.
Because the sound of their voice.
If you own that house, you're going to be like, what the hell do you want? Get off my property, sir. You know, you'll have some authority yourself because you pay your taxes and everything.
Whatever. You know? That's the end of the video. Leave a comment. Let us know what you thought. Check out the Patreon link in the description and give it a thumbs up. All of that stuff. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.